My name is Evie Cole, and I am a voice coach, and today I'm going to talk about songwriting. I have two things that I love to do in my lessons with students. One is a bubble chart. So we'll put a main idea in the middle circle, something that a student loves to do or is passionate about, and we'll do lines off of it, like why they love it. Lines off of that, like one time we did one on football. A guy loved football, so we put football and what he loves about it. He loves the community of it, so we write community, and then off of that, friendships, relationships, and we do as much as we can on a page with that, and from that we're able to pull lyrics to songs. Some people write more lyrics, some people write more melody, but if we can get a main idea with lots of things around it, it's so easy to start putting melodies to it or find a storyline, a theme in it. And that has been something that's worked with really young students, also older students, just to kind of get your ideas all put together so that you know what you want to write about, what story you want to tell. Another thing that we do a lot is I think that there's this stigma with writing that it has to be disciplined and scheduled. And I think that discipline is good, but there's a piece of it that you can't put into a schedule. And I was listening to this interview with Johnny Cash a couple of weeks ago, and he said that if you tell him to write a song on a Tuesday morning, he's probably not going to be able to write a song. But if he goes for a walk on Tuesday in the woods and he comes home on Tuesday night, he's probably going to have a song. And I love that because you have to live life to have songs to write. I've tried to force songs before, and you just don't get a story that people relate to really or connect to. And the ones that I find, that's why I ask the kids to do bubble charts about stuff that they're passionate about, or if you're a writer, to find things that you're passionate about, that you love, that you're living out, and start from there instead of trying to write something that you don't feel or that you think needs to be written about just because. If you're just living and you start to write it out, songs are going to come from that. So that's probably more about lyrics. Melodies, for me, once I get a story and lyrics put together or a bubble chart put together, once I see that start to develop, I can hear what I want it to sound like. Like, is this going to be slow? Is this about the beach? Is it going to be light and happy? Is this about a breakup? It's going to sound different. So once I get the story, then I can put the melody with it, and it just kind of happens for me once I get the story. A lot of people probably hear melodies first, and if you're going from that angle, you can write a melody and then do a bubble chart or write out however that looks for you to brainstorm these ideas, and then brainstorm so much that you have a lot to put into your melody that you love. But I also think even melodies just come from living life. For me, long drives in the car, I start to hear things. I love to turn the music off and just sit in the quiet. In that Johnny Cash interview, he said that creative people need to be fed by the divine creator. So if nature does that for you, get out in the woods. If community and hanging out with friends does that for you, then go hang out with your friends. If time by yourself does that for you, then sit by yourself and see what happens. So that would be songwriting.